Wonder if I could play the music. Let's see. Let's see if I can find my song here. I can. Yes, this will work good. Just trying something new because my OBS is blown again from something going on here in the back. Do 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 do. I'll tell you 1 minute. Actually, I'm not happy about what happened. I'm going to shut the music off, guys. I'm going to explain something. You're going to be almost shocked. Give me 1 second. Where's my music? Okay. Shut it off. All right. Would you like to know what happened? You are going to be shocked. I think somebody reported something to do with what was incorrect here. Do not type this, okay? Just hear me out, but don't type anything to do with the thing going on in the world right now. That's what I've got pulled down for. I got pulled off because I think somebody reported that we were talking about that particular thing, and now it shut me all down YouTube and gave me a big thing that it might not be countable the last live stream because of that, and I have to put in a request for them to examine it. So do not type anything to do with that. What's going on? Hi, Joshua, Kathleen, Wendy, and Rachel. All I'm asking you, do you remember anybody typing anything to do with this in this channel? I never talked about it. So some troll came in and reported something that was incorrect and did this to me because I do not remember. When you were here, Kathleen, you were here. Rachel, you weren't here. Did anybody just put yes or no, say anything to do with what the devastation going on in the world? We're not going to talk any more about it on my channels because that's what happened. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I got kicked off for. I got kicked off for us talking about something to do with that. And I went, no, we didn't. We didn't have nothing to do with it. And so that's but what clicked in was if there's a button to report that, fake or not, you're saying, yes, we did? No. Wendy's saying no. Kathleen says yes. You can't talk about it at all. I think that our troll was here, and because I got a thumbs down. So the troll was there, gave me a thumbs down, and then I got kicked off and reported because we're not allowed to talk about it on YouTube. And that's what happened. So I have a right to go in and report and let them double check my whole content of my thing to see if they'll accept it or not. But that's shocking to me that that's what happened. So now I thought I grabbed my coffee cup here. So we will be nipping that in the bud. If you see anything to do with that conversation, we have to click it off. We can't let anybody talk about it, apparently. No, I like to talk about plants. Yeah, actually, that's... Thanks. I got 4 on the channel, 1 thumbs up. I'm going to be here for a little bit, at least an hour, because I got to make up for the loss. I just lost that whole half hour from it. Oh, I've been painting my bricks. Your bricks, really? Wow. Anyways, I thought I wasn't, and it even, I got to fix my OBS. Now I can't even do OBS yet. I got to go figure out where I found the code and refix everything. All this screwed up everything. It screwed up my OBS, screwed up everything. You painted it. No, you can't say it. You can't tell her what. You can't tell her when because you're going to be typing things that we can't say. So you can't tell her. Just say that you can't talk about. You can't say it. She's asking you to type in. I can't let her. You to type. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, when do you put that? Why don't you say, Kathleen, you have to talk in Facebook. That's all you can do. Can you type that for me, Wendy? Can't talk here. Type in Facebook. Anyways, Rachel, how you doing? Thanks, Wendy. Thanks. Yeah, I'm back. And I have to figure out my OBS once again, so you might be seeing my flowers every day until I figure it out. I know how to do it, but I just don't have the patience right now to figure out where I got to get the stuff to do it. But stay on here, Kathleen. Okay. Yeah, when you can actually do Facebook with Kathleen. Kathleen has a Facebook. Oh, cool. I pressure washed my house and driveway, then painted my bricks on house. Cool. Anyways, that's very cool. I guess I'm going to show you as my flowers start to come up. This is I might live stream here, guys, for a while. I might do my live streams, open live streams to my zinnias until I pick up my old OBS. But I wanted to show you anyway, so you can see. Let's see, where am I? Right there, look. That's getting ready to bloom right here. That one. You can see it's going to come pretty soon. So they all have buds on them, every one of them. It should look really pretty when they start to bloom. Yeah, they're growing a lot. They're doing really good. You're going to see them. They're going to be different colored flowers. That's what makes it really cool. It's going to be, they don't look as good on I mean, actually the view looks kind of cool though. If I thought about it, you can see the skies, you can see the trees, all my plants. I kind of like the look of this, but they look like stringy and they're not. They're very good looking. Can't wait. I'm still waiting on my tomato seeds here late. I may have to break down and get some from, well, for the contest if you want. You can do it something quick. I actually like the shape. I like the color that it's showing you. The trees haven't been bloomed yet. What the sky looks like, it is kind of a dark sky outside. And the plants look stringy on there, and they're really not. They're nicer than that. They really are nicer shape. To me, they look stringy. What I see, what you see, I'm on my TV. I can see it. And they're better shape than what it looks like on there. I don't know, maybe if I brought it close up. Yeah, it's cloudy. That weather looks exactly, it's a little lighter than that, but it's very cloudy. Yep. And you can see it's a bit windy. See if you can see the wind. You can't see the branches move. Yeah, you can. If you really look in the back, the trees are moving in the back behind my plants. But let me grab one of these closer. See? Let's see. Can you see? The leaves are all nice and green. Looks cold there. I don't know what the temperature is. I can't really look it up right now, but it's not that hot. It's probably not. I haven't been outside though. It's windy here too. Yeah, it's windy. Like, look at the back. If you really look at the back, the trees are moving. You can see that it's windy. Not strong high winds, but wind enough. It is pretty gloomy. It's a little sunnier than what you see, but not much. It's pretty gloomy outside, yeah. But I can't wait to show you. Each one's going to be different colors. That's what makes it cool. I could have pinks. The pinks are normally bigger flowers on the zinnias. And in that brown one, there's a brown container that's going to be, it's bulbs in it. And you're going to see bulbs coming up. Right in that big fat container on your right. There's a big fat container in the middle that's brown. on your right, and that's going to have bulbs in it. Hi, Wisdom. How are you? Well, that's good. We got your painting done and it dried fast. That's excellent to hear. And Wisdom's in the house. I can actually play her song. Let me see if I can do something here. I can play the song here because it's pretty to play the song. Give me a second. I gotta drop it. So where's my mouse? I have one of the plugs in the UBS, a wireless mouse. It's taking a couple minutes though. Where'd it go? Oh, it's working now. Okay, there it is. Can I drop this? I'm trying to see if I can drop it. Oh, there we go. I'm going to play your music there. Because I'm happy I can actually do that. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. It's on here somewhere. Where'd it go? No, it's not there. There it is. Let's play your song. That's so dark to show you. There's bulbs in here growing too. Nice. But you can't see it because the it's too sunny. Wow. There it is. See? There's like 1, 2, 3. I put a whole bunch in this container. So the bulbs are starting to come up too in my window. Well, you can't see it too good. Wait till you see it. I think I am going to live stream in here. I'll live stream it live in here until the flowers bloom. So you can see the difference. Hey, Bruce, welcome. That's what I'll do. I'll just, instead of fiddling with OBS lately, I'll just put it here. It'll be the same thumbnail all the time, but you'll at least get to see how my plants are doing. And I spread them out because my greenhouse is full downstairs. I have 2 shelves of, what's the word I want to say? Can't think of the name right now, but I have a bunch of flowers downstairs. But it was all on the right side, and I moved them all downstairs in the greenhouse so that these could be spread out and have more room. When the flowers come out on these zinnias, I'll pop the flower off, and they'll spread more. You'll see on the bottom they'll come up bigger, but I'm going to have to transplant them in bigger pots because they're going to overgrow these pots pretty soon. But, yeah, they're looking awfully good. That one has like a little baby. There's a couple of them have sides already on them, which is really cool. They'll spread out and go really butch, and they're going to be really pretty. You sure it is your... No, the OBS has gone down too. No, it's not OBS. It has nothing to do with that. There was no violation. I think somebody did that. We didn't say anything. We didn't say anything to do with that. I think I had a troll that reported me innocently on doing nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. So that's what I'm saying. We did not talk about anything. We cannot talk about anything going in the world right now. They don't want the wrong words being said. So I'm not going to use those words. I'm not going to say it. And I'm not going to let anybody say it. If anybody starts talking about it, we have to remove it because it just proved to me what happened. That I didn't do anything violation against it. We didn't talk about it, so it didn't even make sense. No, I know that, but yeah. No, the OBS isn't working. No, I tried live streaming OBS right after it happened, and it's not hooked up right now. I have to sit there and rehook it. It didn't let me live stream from it, so I know that's an issue too. It's not anything to do with the main thing was brought through YouTube. That's the main issue, but this other stuff is not. And I have this feeling, like I said, we didn't talk anything detrimental at all about anything to do with it. We were talking about how sick Kathleen was and stuff like that. So I'm going to put in a complaint against that because it's not correct. Rachel, your house is beautiful. Thanks. No, anywhere where we did we use anything to do with those, that the name, the word, anything? We didn't talk anything to do with it. So I can put it in and they can go judge for themselves that we were not talking about anything to do with that. I think somebody reported me incorrectly that was a troll, and that's why I got that. Oh, I see. But there is also a notice for users that due to less workers, that some videos may be removed even if they shouldn't be. So I'll send it in and then they'll have to check it out. That was the weirdest thing I ever had happen. You are right, Passion. You read it right. I saw that after too. So I think Passion, yeah, just appeal it and it will be great. Yeah, I will. Thanks, Passion. I will appeal it because we didn't get into that. And so you were absolutely right. I'll go and appeal to that one and get it fixed. But it was interesting. Yeah, you definitely are right, Passion. But just my word of it is be careful, guys. They don't want you talked about on here. I'm just telling you. So just be careful. If you see anything as mods to my channel, anything that's not supposed to be said, get rid of it. Yeah, definitely do it. Yeah, I will. I'll put it in because I was going to re-listen to it. I was like, I didn't say anything. I don't think anybody typed anything. Right? Like when? You didn't say anything. Passion, well, you came in a little later, but nothing was typed against anything like that. So I will definitely not talk about it anymore. They don't want you to talk about any of that stuff going on. And I'm going to avoid it. And if you see anybody type anything to do with it, you know how that guy comes in. Yeah, Eric Boyd comes in and talks about it. Make sure you delete, if I don't get to it right away, make sure Eric Boyd's stuff gets deleted because I stopped him from talking about it. That's why I Facebooked you. Was weird. Yeah, I got you, Wen. I'm going to check Facebook out after. I can't do it right now, but I'll talk to you in Facebook after I'm done the live stream for sure. All we did was complain about our age. No, that age was in the other one, not here. I didn't have an issue with the other one. I have it here. Did we talk about age? Not in this one. We didn't. Passion. We always just talk about our age, but that was the other. Yeah, that has nothing to. One KKK. That one doesn't affect the other one. Seriously, you could do something wrong in one channel. Does not affect the other channel. They're two separate entities. So anything discussed here, over there is different. I kept saying that. That's a whole thing in itself there, Rachel, about saying old. But yeah, so anything, like I said, in one place does not affect the other place at all. They're two separate things. But Eric Boyce, as you see him come in and start talking about that stuff he does all the time, we got to delete him. If I get to it first, I'll get it. But if you guys get to it, don't let anybody put anything in typing in here. I'm older than dirt. Are you? Well, we love dirt. I love dirt, as you can see. So if you're older than dirt, I love dirt, Bruce. So, hey, I like good old dirt. Matter of fact, I noticed something. I was talking about the gnats the other day and how bad they were, and I was trying to fix it. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. Where I sit, okay, you have to understand that cat house that you guys know what I'm talking about. I can see my Milo, the redhead. He's like in the garage part of the house staring at me as I talk to you. It's very funny. He's just vegetating in the garage because in my living room, I face that house I made. And so he's just like stretched out in the house staring at me. So they truly do love that house, by the way. He's just vegetating, staring at me. Yeah, he's kind of shutting his eyes now. He's just relaxing in the garage. That's what I want to call him. He's relaxing in the garage. I think it's funny. After I get off here, that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta go separate some of my plants. I'm not gonna transplant these into bigger pots yet, but I have a couple. I have one that's doing really cool. I think it's gonna be a really big plant. It's called the dumb cane. And the size of the pot that it's in is too small, so I have to put it to a bigger pot. But I think it's gonna make a really good kind of a tree. It's gonna make a really cool plant when I'm done with it. It's quite tall. And actually, you wanna know what this plant was growing? Everyone worries about how plants and what's good in your house and what lighting. Well, let me tell you, this plant I did, I'm going to show you it just to show you. I will. I am doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. This plant it's a dumb cane plant, and I had it in the bathroom the whole time. My bathroom has no direct sunlight. Thanks. It has no direct sunlight at all. It only goes by, it has a frosted glass in the bathroom. Plus, I do put the light on at night when we go to the bathroom and stuff and take a bath or shower. And wait until you see this plant. I'm going to grab it and I want to show you. This is an amazing plant. And I'm going to move it over here to show you. Oh, I'm starting my sneezing fits again. All right, guys, this is the pot. I'm going to put it in this pot. And then as it gets bigger, I'll bring the pot bigger. But this was growing in a plastic glass or plastic cup because I recycle. Look at how tall that is. It's just a cup, a small plastic Timmy's cup. And look at how it grew. So that is going in this when I'm done. I have to get off here. I'll be putting it in this one to make the roots bigger, and it's going to be even bigger. But look at how tall that is. That was all grown in my bathroom under indirect. Yeah, it's indirect lighting. In the bathroom is only, I have, like I said, a frosted window. I got a frosted window. Plus, I put the lights on at night when we go to the bathroom or take a bath, but I don't leave my lights running. And so this plant, I have always said, is a really good plant to almost grow anywhere. It does really well. And I wanted to show you something else that I thought was so cool. But I have it downstairs. I wanted to show you the leaves. Yeah, it's at least, I don't know. Well, it's pretty tall. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to get a measuring tape. I'll tell you how tall that plant is. Okay, I'm going to measure that, but I want to show you something interesting, and I got to be careful because it's in water right now. But, all right, so let's see. I'll just do it from the base of the plastic cup. I'm going to do it from the top of the plastic cup. So how tall it actually is from the plastic cup is, what do I want to see the tall? About 13 inches. 13 inches, so it's not quite a foot and a half, but that's not from the base of the cup. The base of the cup, that would probably make it 2 feet. Let's see. The base of the cup, where the roots started. I have to transplant it, those two. Yeah, from the base of the cup is, what did you say it was, a foot and a half? This is about 16.5 inches tall from the base of the plastic cup. That one is. Hey, Mish. So this one here is 16.5 inches. So it gives you an idea that how tall that is. And this is what I want to show you, which is amazing. Since we're talking gardening, and I got to be careful because I don't want to spill any water. I already wrecked the computer over that. This is what I want to show you something. This is another easy plant that grows. However, what I learned through having the greenhouse, I don't have the main one. I have one growing in my mom's place downstairs. And the leaves it's doing good, but not anywhere near. It's half the size. This was put in the greenhouse I have growing. And look at wait until you see how big the leaves are. I've been tested and I said no for allergies, Misha. I just get the sneezes. I think it might have to do with my asthma. So here, you want to see something cool? There we go, guys. This is what I want to show you. Look at the size of these leaves. I'm going to pull one out. I don't want to get any water on my thing, so I'm going to be very cautious. But look at the size of this leaf. You ready? And I can measure it so you get the idea of how tall this is. Okay, so this leaf is 4 inches wide by 4. It's 4 by 4. 4 inches by 4 inches. So you get an idea of how big this leaf is. Look at this leaf. That is actually I might use this for a project for crafting. I got an idea of what this leaf I might use. Anyways, it's big. It's grew. I guess I want to show you that if I showed you my mom, you know what? I'll be back in a minute. I want to show you something because I think it's fascinating, but I have to go downstairs. So guys, talk to each other, keep each other company, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry it took me so long, but I was trying to grab a leaf so I could show you the difference. Okay. All right, you guys ready? This is called a hi, Jules. That plant is called a philodendron. Okay, so you saw that is the one growing in my greenhouse, okay? Watch the one growing in a natural window in the east window. Can you make it, Mrs. G? Go ahead. I'm out of breath. Can you make it? Can you make it? Does it sound like I'm out of breath? What do you mean? I make it? Look at how small that is. That's the one growing in a natural light window. So that's growing in a natural light window facing the east end of my house. And look at the difference. The greenhouse one with the big leaf and the one facing in window. I have one growing up at my window. Yeah, but look at the difference, Misha. That's window, the one I'm shaking. That's greenhouse. Can you see the difference? Look at the size. I'm just trying to tell you Look at this size. Same plant. I took it off the same cutting. See? I can't show you. Look at the difference. I took it off. They're the same plant. I took it, like I got it from my daughter's in-laws. Gave me 2 pieces of the identical plant. The leaves were all the same size. That's the difference. That's the greenhouse one. Yep. And that's the one in the window. I just wanted to show you that because I am paying attention to things that I grow and do. I just found it fascinating that the one in the greenhouse with using that light, but the lights before, I got to give it credit to the lights I had in there, plus the new light I have now. That is a difference. Isn't that crazy? I mean, seriously. Look at the difference of that. It's like this thing is, this bigger one is 3 times the size of it. Yeah, I'm just showing you. The greenhouse is doing better than it has a combination of natural light and the light. So I'm just telling you, I had 2 lights before, so I'm not going to tell you it's all gone, but the light is doing really amazing. It seriously is. Mind you, the plants have to rest because they're growing probably faster, and there's nothing I put anything different in. It's the same identical soil in both plants. Yeah, well, part of it's the new light. I had the 2 lights before, so it was using the 2 lights before. But now with the new grow light, it's even better. That grow light is better than the 2 I had before. Seriously, it lights up. If I could show you a picture of how it lights it up now, it's just incredible. Seriously, it lights it up like you would think that it was lighting up the whole room upstairs. It lights the whole basement up. That's how strong that light is. It's amazing. Be right back. I am back. Well, welcome back. So yeah, anyways, I thought that was kind of cool showing you how the difference of the greenhouse and the natural light on this particular plant is working. And wait until you see later on, I'm going to do another video how the light is doing with my plants. And I have a bunch of plants on there. You're going to see. It's brilliant. The plants love it. Yeah. They're all doing amazing down there with the new lights, but they were doing okay. The 2 other lights did okay. Not to say they didn't work. They did, but this is even working better. This is brighter, and it does the whole thing. I'm not like ecstatic because technically you're supposed to put lights closer to the plants to germinate it. That's what the whole so-called thing's all about, that you have to put them 2 inches above plants, and everybody's telling me that, and I'm just proving you don't. If you get the right light, that light can blow up the whole thing. And I have 6 shelves, and even the lower shelf gets a lot of the light. Like I don't have to worry about what shelf I'm using because all I got to do is drop the thing. If something needs higher light, then all I got to do is put the ones vegetable plants need higher light. I'll put it to the top shelves, and all the other plants and flower plants don't need as much light. I just put them to the bottom shelves. It's only 1 light. Does your electricity bill go up with? It's 1 light, Misha, now. And I'll tell you this much: it's LED light. So how much does an LED light cost? Because I'm a cheapskate. I can't tell you. And I was trying to give you a bill, but I can't tell you right now because I only own the light for it. You got to ask me about a month from now, and then I'll tell you how much it went up on my bill. Because I don't have any bill to give you now because it's been only, a week or 2 weeks that I put the light up. So can't give you, but I'll tell you how much it costs that light. I think it might even say right on there how much it takes to run. But it's LED light. So how much does an LED light run? I mean, somebody said an LED light. I think that's more powerful than the other 2 that I have. I know it is, but I don't know if necessarily it's higher on hydro or electricity. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out and I'll tell you. It should save you money, yeah. No, I don't have it on 24/7. No, I have it on a timer. You can't put it on 24/7, Mish. They have to sleep. The plants have to rest or it's not good for them. And I learned that recently myself. Maybe about a month ago, I was talking. They said, you can't leave. I told them this is the first year I ever had a greenhouse. I opened that greenhouse up after Christmas in January. So I've had it growing now for January, February, and March. So not quite 3 months. And the new light, I can't tell. You got to have it has a rest period. You have to shut it off. Yeah. Plants be massive. Yeah, you have to shut it off. You can't. It's not good. Plants need rest period. So I have it about. It recommends that if it's flowers, I think it's 18 on and then off. I have a timer on it, so I let it go. I think we started on it. We moved the time. I'm going to change the time as the sun comes up. I won't need it on as long because there is sun in that room. So I'll put the light on probably less towards the summertime when it starts to heat up in the basement and it's sunny down in the basement more often. Then I'm just going to shut off the light and not use it as much. But they're doing really amazing. And I will, the next video you see, well, the next one I got to put out is the asparagus. So I'm going to put the asparagus plant video out first. And then a little after that, I'll do my third video on how my plants are doing in the greenhouse with that light. And then you'll see it. You'll see all the plants and how they're doing, how they're thriving in the light. So that's cool. Oh, welcome back. It's all good, Kathleen. Welcome back. Just showing some of my plants, and I got to replant. I'm repotting that one. My 4 o'clock's doing really good too. These ones are gonna go in my greenhouse now. As soon as I transplant this thumb cane plant, because it's tall, I don't want it in my bathroom anymore. It's too big. So I'll take that one. I'll put that one in the basement, and I'll switch it out I have a smaller one, and I'm gonna take the smaller one and switch it. It is spring now? It is no, not yet. Is it? Is it spring? 21st? What's the date today? Maybe you're right. What do you mean? Are you planting any companion plants? What do you mean by companion plants? What does that mean? Oh yeah, it was the 21st. Okay. Well, happy spring to us all. Yeah. Thanks. The number keeps changing from 10 to 7. My bulldog defense when my beat her up, sit on her. Funny. I think we do. Our spring is the 21st, isn't it? I think that's what it is. We have the same spring as you guys, I think. All North America has the same seasons, I think, pretty well. When spring, summer, fall switches over the 4 seasons. There's the 19th. Is it? I have to check. I didn't think it was the 19th. I thought ours was the 21st. I thought it was the same. Yeah, see, March 21st is spring. That's what I thought. I thought it wasn't 19th. I thought it was March 21st. Yeah. That'd be tomorrow. Today's the 20th, right? It'd be tomorrow. Yep, it is officially spring here on the calendar. Some of us only have 2 seasons. That's true. I guess that's true. Well, we have 4 seasons. And normally it's the 21st that switches the season over. Normally, I'm surprised you're saying the 19th. I don't know. Ours is the 21st, and then it'll switch in the fall and the spring, summer, fall. You're right. Probably some people don't have more than one. It is on the calendar. And, Melinda just said it's on the calendar for the 21st, normally, but not this year. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Why would it change? It never changes from year to year. Spring changed to the 19th. That's weird. I don't know. Oh, you're right. Maybe because of the leap year. Could be, Misha. Yeah, you're right. Every 4 years. Could be. You're absolutely right. That could have done it because you are right. That's probably it. I just Googled it. And it's probably the leap year switched it over. Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Misha. Certainly does. I have this 4 o'clock I got to transplant too. I'm going to put that one in the basement too because I need room up here to do my new plants. I'm going to, all these eventually are going to go downstairs. I'm going to pull all these and I got the new babies coming up for other plants. I'm putting the new babies upstairs and the ones that are doing good, I put them in the greenhouse and I don't know if you like at 4 o'clock. This is how my 4 o'clock's doing. I'm going to put this in the basement though and see if it does better in the basement. All right, guys, there it is. Let's see. That's my 4 o'clock. Nobody believes me when I say stuff. We believe you. Of spring in the northern hemisphere. The spring, also called the occurs on Thursday, March 19th, which is earlier than it's been in over a century. This event marks that is. Yeah, that's my 4 o'clock. See how tall that is? I have a bunch of, well, not as many as the other plants, but that's 4 o'clocks. Those are my seeds. And I'm going to put it in the greenhouse. I don't like the leaf. See, something went after the leaves. That's what I'm telling you. See that leaf is bit? That's in my house right here. That's bit. That's the gnats going after the leaf right here. Because there's not, my cats would go after, but they're not near these ones. So that is me. Oh, I think it's still damp enough. It's a little weak because I just transplanted in this pot maybe a few days ago. So it looks kind of limp. My plant doesn't look really pretty yet until it's probably in shock right now. But I'll get all my plants done and I'll be happy. And I got to keep these growing because, yeah, I need to get my philodendrons growing because I never had any. I used to have them for years. And I want to get them going. Passion, this is a leap year. Yep. Dust my plant off. See, I dust them off too, which touches them, and they like that. Oh, got a lot of dust on this one. I'm going to take a cloth and I'm going to wipe them up because the philodendrons look so pretty. Well, these ones are dusty right now. I got divorced on a leap year. I can celebrate it every 4 years. That's hilarious. Looks. Hey, is it Ladies' Day? Oh, you want a song? I can play a song. I'm happy to put a song on. What song would you guys like? Anything? Okay, I played everybody's song. Let's go. I'll drop this and I will. I'll play a song right now. We had a little bit of dancing going on. Where'd it go? Here. Okay, we're gonna get. Hey, well, let's get some music going on. All right, I'm going to play another song, but I wanted to show you something else. But it closed up on me because a sensitivity plant is very sensitive to movement. As soon as you move it, it closes up. But I want to show you how good it's doing. It was dying. I transplanted it into new soil, and it is doing. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can see that. Way better. And I'll put another song on. There you go. If you can see, do you see that? The leaves are closing up, but the leaves are looking amazing. It was dying. All of them are closing because I moved them, but they were all spread out. Very happy, my little plant. It was doing terrible. As you can see, the bottom was dying. Yeah, a lockbox. It's called a sensitivity plant. I got that seeds from somebody from the UK. They sent me these seeds. I grew that from a seed. Only one came out. Only one germinated out of all the seeds. So it's harder to grow this one, but I want to keep it alive and see how big I can get it. And oh, thanks, Mish. As you can see, I want to show you if I'll do it. I got to be careful. This is not water. I won't wreck my computer, but watch the leaf. I want to show you this. Can you see this? See the open leaf right here? Right here. Watch when I touch it. See what it did? Yeah. It's still babies. I don't want to touch it too much, but like this one, it was all fully opened. You see it? It doesn't like being touched. Right in front of your eyes, it was closing. Kind of, but it's sensitive. It's called sensitivity plant, but it is sensitive to grow. I don't normally touch it. I don't touch it because I think you can kill it off touching it too much. But all I did was it was really happy, and I just moved it to show you. And it, just from the movement alone, shut the leaves off. I'm going to put it back. I just thought it was cool. It's doing really well since I transplanted it. And one more, since we are doing gardening, I am doing a video on this one too. It's just social distancing. Oh, bless it. Put it back. Yeah, I'm going to put it back. I'll protect the baby. I don't touch it normally. That's funny, you guys. It's social distancing, which is probably safe. I'm doing a video on this one too. Remember I told you I bought seeds. I bought them last year, bottleneck squash. I want to grow bottleneck squash. Actually, what I found, and I hope you guys watch the video that I put out. That I really appreciate when you do that, because I'm kind of showing you things, but you really should be watching the videos more. But I want a shy plant. That's definitely a shy plant. That's an introvert plant for sure. It is. I leave it alone. It does its thing. It came back. It was dying. A couple times it died on me. It looked bad, and I brought it back to life. It's really a hard one to work with. I'm just telling you as a seed it is. Anyways, we're talking about a bottleneck squash. Yes, thanks, Will. I know you did. I appreciate that. The next one is going to be my asparagus, because my asparagus are doing crazy. I know you did. You're good. I did 1 year. Bugs are terrible with squash. 1 year. They are, but you got to watch it. We're going to work on that, Misha. I don't want this one to die off. This is a bottleneck. I paid enough money for these seeds. I want to get the seeds from the bottleneck. That's why I want to make crops out of the bottleneck squash. So I did a video, but I found out something else interesting, and I'm going to tell you in a minute. There it is right here. Can you see that? I even labeled it recently, but that's how my squash is doing. It's dark, so you can't tell, but the leaves are really pretty. There's no signs of bugs on them. And that's the squash. I have two. Yeah, neem oil is pretty good. You're right. That's a good one to use. I haven't bought any. I think I'm going to try it and see if that's going to help. I did spray it. You got to be careful that when you spray it because you're going to burn the leaves because it's an oil. And oil heats up really hot on a plant, and it burns the leaves. Oh, yeah. When did you start them? I got to think. Did I put I have to check. I think it's on my video. I don't remember. I label everything on my video when I go to do that. So what I'm going to tell you, though, what I learned from this. Furry. Yeah, they're kind of soft. I guess furry. Yeah, I guess they're furry. This is good, though, because that's their fourth set of leaves. The first set of leaves, well, look at the difference. Let me do this again. See, that was the first set of leaves right here. Okay, they're round. There we go. The first set are round. If you look at this is the second set of leaves, and there's a third one coming in right here. Neem won't work for squash. Okay. Well, did you have good memories? But I'm going to tell you this, what I learned from this. I want to show you something else. And again, I'm going to put it all in the video. Things work sometimes better with paper towels, and some things don't and are equal. I want to show you what I did to do an experiment. I'm trying to put it all together as a film, a video, but I want to show you this. Okay, so I planted, you will see on the video, I planted three bottleneck squash in each container in a cup. You'll see it in the video, okay? Ugh, I can't, Misha, where were you? I grew tons of lima beans. I couldn't stand them. Oh my God, I would have gave them to you. I gave them away. I had all along my fence were lima beans. Can't stand them. Ugh. I would have gave them to you, Misha. I had tons. I had loads and loads of lima beans last summer. I gave them all away. I don't like them. They have a distinct taste. I didn't like them at all. But my daughter's in-laws, the little girl, her niece loves them, and I pulled them all off and gave them to her. I gave her tons. Matter of fact, I could show you the beans. I have a bunch of dried out beans. Oh yeah, you would. Well, I would have given them all to you. Okay, what I wanted to show you, which I think is really fascinating. Okay, so I put for that bottleneck squash, I put 3 seeds in it. Now one kind of flew up. I think the water kind of popped it up. So only one germinated out of each batch. One germinated, and one took longer to germinate. So I only have 2 of the bottleneck squash in the dirt. However, so I said, you know what? These ones I need to try on paper towel. So if you look, I don't think you're going to see it because of the sun. But if you look at the paper, can you see it? There you go. They're all starting to root. These are a little behind. But mostly all the ones I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 in here. And they're all starting to root on the paper towel, most of them anyways. I think they're not totally done. And I started that March 7th. This is the part that's cool. The one in the container I started, it took over a month to do. Well, that's cool. So anyways, the ones in the dirt took over a month to germinate, and I only got 2 of them, 1 out of each set of 3. This one is, I put them in, oh, shoot, water again. Shoot, no. Damn it. Give me a second before I wreck my computer down. Damn it. Oh, I knew. So fried. Damn it. Stick a little bit of water. No. Meat is in the bag, unsealed. It was unsealed, yes. I was so clear with that. It has to be unsealed a little bit, but anyways, I'm sealing it up now, so I don't do that mistake. I just spilled a drop, but I'm so paranoid now about water. I got to be careful. But I do have a warranty on this computer. I bought it, and if any water spills, they'll fix it for free. So I took care of this one. I have a warranty for water on it because I need, just in case I do it again. But anyways, I'm not going to bring the plants back, but they got 1, 2. How many in here? I think that's 3. At least half of them are showing that they're rooting. Yeah, it's fine. I don't hear any sizzle, thank God. And I just put it right on the side where the speaker is. So I think we're good. It's good. I didn't spill too much, just a little dribble, thank God. But anyways, the point that I was trying to make and show you is this is dated the 7th. So 7, and today's what, the 20th, 7? 13 days it took to germinate, and I got, like I said, at least half of them germinated. Yeah, it's okay. Well, I know I can't afford that again, but good thing I bought a warranty on it. I have at least probably going to be, all of them might be all germinated. Yeah, these are 20th. So these germinated through the paper towel in 13 days. I put it in the dirt. However, I noticed a difference. So when you put these in the dirt, they take twice as long to grow. It took over a month to germinate in the dirt and soil. These took only, like I said, 13 days to germinate on a paper towel. But I've done this experiment before, and what happened was I found that it's slower to germinate in dirt, but it goes faster. When it starts growing, it goes faster. Now, I'll put these in the dirt, and this might not catch up to it a little long later, but I just found it fascinating. This only took 13 days. This took 13 days to germinate, and the dirt took over a month to germinate. So that's my thing. I'm going to try to put this on the video too. I'm going to show like both sides of this. And I'm going to put, you can do it in paper towel or dirt, but it took 13 days to germinate, where it took over a month to germinate in the dirt. So it's a faster process germinating on paper towel. However, the growing process, I think it grows faster in dirt if you do it that way. MGT wasn't responding to invisible comments. Well, I like talking to myself. That's true. That's all good. I think I'm going to put this one in my greenhouse too pretty soon. Oh, maybe I should. I don't know if you saw this one. I'm going to grab something else to show you. All right. It's a little deformed, mind you, but it's still growing. Put my plants away. Show you something else that's cool. And I'll put a song on, put everything away while I'm talking to you. All right, I want to see something else. There we go. It's not the biggest, but remember this one. And there's no water. Well, there's a little water. I better be careful. That is a green pepper. You see? It's a little deformed, though, this green pepper. But there's a green pepper growing in my house right here. Can you see it? Yeah, it's a little baby green pepper, but it's getting bigger. I showed it before, and it wasn't as big. I'm going to have to probably put it in a bigger. The bigger the pot, the better you're going to have. A green pepper is going to be bigger, but yeah. And something else is cute too. I'm grabbing all my goodies today and show you. What goodies on that one? A couple more plants I'll show you. All right. Is it called again? Gosh. Okay, what is it called? Oh, it came from the States. I never had this before. And I took it, somebody gave me, a hairdresser when I was in Arizona, gave me seeds for this because it's her father's. Oh, I gotta go find out what it is before I bring it to you. Oh, my plant's way out there. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll show you something that's cool more things. Hey, Jules. This, if you remember, guys, if you were with me last year in Arizona, there's a hairdresser that gave me, I did a video on this, how to grow them, hollyhock seeds. So I got them growing again, these hollyhock seeds. And, oh, I need to water this one. There it is. That's a hollyhock plant right here, which will go outside after. Save the plants, eat meat. There's my hollyhock. I have a few of these, and they're doing pretty good. There's one I gotta water it. It's a little dry. I wish it was lighter. It's so sunny that you can't really see it. Yeah, that's definitely getting watered. I thought it was. And this is ones I got this winter, and I think it's going to do its second set of flowers, which is really cool. Yeah, all your plants are super grown. Wish mine would. What was I going to say? Anyways, the seeds were given to me by a hairdresser in Arizona. I told you, I grow, people send me seeds. I try everything. That's the truth. And this one, I think it's going to have its, if you remember, I got these given at Christmas time or just after Christmas. They're called Christmas cactus. I don't know what it's doing here. I think it's growing more leaves. It's kind of cool how it's growing here. There's my Christmas cactus, and you can see it's got new little sprout right here. Sprout here, and there's some here, and then there's this came off of it too since I got it. 3 thumbs, Wendy. There's right here, and there's the section. That'll be new sections coming off. I could see it. It already started right there. One of the plants connected together. I didn't even put them together. I was putting them to root them, and they rooted right together to each other when I was putting them in water. They don't like to stay in water too long, though. These ones need to be water and then leave them alone for a long time to let them really dry out, and then give them more water. As you can see, I'm hoping that to second bloom. Hey, Sheila, how's it going, honey? So there you go. You got holly. Wow, this is kind of dry too. I just watered them too. I'm gonna water this hollyhock. I was just checking them this morning and they were fine. Now this one needs water. Wow, definitely needs water. And I think I'm gonna have to transplant it to a bigger pot pretty soon. They're getting too big for the pot. Some water while I'm talking to you guys. I'm gonna move you over there. You can stay there. And this is my marigolds. Look at how. Hopefully you'll see how big they get. I'll show you as they grow older. I did a bunch and the gnats ate them. But there they are. There's my, wait until you see these, but those are baby marigolds right here. You can see them, they're little. Actually, my husband waters some downstairs. He's doing pretty good with my greenhouse. He knows how I like to water them because you got to be careful. You can kill plants watering too much or not enough. Is a balance, and if you don't balance, you can kill everything, really. For the contest, can we germinate the seeds? You can't start until April 2nd, even germinating. You got to wait till April 2nd, Kathleen. And then you can do whatever you want. I don't care how you do it. No, that kind of cactus needs watering, Misha. It's a Christmas cactus. It's totally different than the ones from Arizona. Trust me. The ones from Arizona need it. That needs it. As soon as it dries out, you water it. Let it dry out, water it. The other ones need it like a drop once a month. They're totally different cactuses. That's me. I put too much water in them. Then you got to leave it. If you're doing it too much, leave them and they grow better. It sounds terrible to do this, but they almost need to starve themselves. They'll fight to get water, and that's what strengthens them. Like you got it. See those plants right there, you guys? I told you, I said it over and over. I rotate them almost every second day, every day. You see how they're leaning towards the front here? Right here. This is leaning towards that way, right? I'm going to flip it this way. And I do this almost every day or every second day. You watch, by tomorrow or the next, that thing's going to turn towards the sun. That's what I do. Oh, no, you're not useless. They do. They work better when you sit there, and if you water them or let them go to the sun and not, I call it exercising plants. I told my daughter, that's the name I use for it. If you exercise your plant, they will grow stronger. If you give them too much water, you're making it easy on them. You got to turn them. Yoga for plants. I call it exercising. You go yoga, whatever you want to call it, but I call it exercising. You got to do that if you see a plant going towards the window in the sun, flip it around and make it exercise. If you see, you got to watch. If the leaves turn yellow, it's two sides of this. You're either giving it too much water or not enough when the leaves start to turn yellow. You got to watch the balance. I wish I could show you one right now. See, this has lots of water right now because I just did it. But I wait till they almost dry out, and then I water them. I don't overwater them. That's worse. Almost too much water kills them. It's almost better to underwater a plant than it is to over one. My mom has plants, and I bet she has never done that because they don't know that. I'm telling you what works. Older people probably don't turn their plants. If you turn them, they're going to be much better. I mean, even if people are good with plants, I bet you 10 to 1 the older people don't turn their plants. And I'm telling you, I swear by this, that you need to exercise them. You need to touch them too. They're sensitive. I don't know how to explain it to you. If you touch a plant, it automatically sends this thing to a plant to become stronger, and the roots grow even stronger. To not touch a plant is, except for that sensitivity, that's the only plant I know that doesn't like to be touched. Every single plant likes to be touched. They do. And so all you got to do, like I told you, here's one turning to the sun right here. You can see me. There's one turning to the sun. I'm going to flip it around, and I literally touch the plants. And this is going to have another baby right off the side here. That's where they grow. When these are ready, I'll cut the flower off. This on the bottom, they'll spread and they'll go crazy, and they're beautiful. Zinnias are gorgeous plants for butterflies and everything. See, this one's going to the sun. Turn it around. And if I showed you tomorrow, you'll see. Now, love restarted cabbage. So best rule of thumb for watering, I usually just felt the surface of the soil, but that doesn't mean underneath is dry. So how, you got to literally go, the surface doesn't tell you anything. You have to put your finger down at least, where's the one here? Here's a baby one. This has lots of water. This is my, I literally put my finger down deep enough. Maybe half inch. That's what I'm telling you. You have to The surface doesn't tell you how dry it is. You have to put your finger in and wait till it's almost dry, and then you know it's dry enough. Otherwise, and not only that, you know what else you can do? The top really doesn't matter. It's the bottom that matters. So if you have a dish, this would probably be helpful for people. This is what my recommendation is. Anybody that overwaters a plant should have a base on the bottom of this and just water the plant. Every so often, if it's extremely dry, add the top. But the bottom right here is what you want. The plants and the roots will take water when it needs it. That's a better thing to it. You know, if you're having trouble with overwatering, water, just put in another base, water the base. And then when that drains down, give it some more water. I have a plant. I'll show you something else, but I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to drop any more water on it. But I'm going to show you something. All right, this is on a ceramic, it's porcelain. I don't know. This is a real pot. It's not plastic. All right, let me see if I can show you. This is what I mean. Can you see that? This is where I water this one. A little on top, but mostly on the bottom, and it'll take it when it needs it. And if you look, I know it's sunny, but this thing is excellent right now. The green, the leaves are beautiful in color. Right here. These leaves are really, really amazingly nice. They're a pretty green. I just can't show you. I don't know how to show you. The light is too strong. You want up? Is that what you said? Up. Seems like such basic stuff, but I am like, oh. Oh, so yeah, in the case of just give it a shot. This is how I water this one. I only water a little bit on the top, and I'm getting thrown off every time today. Wait, I'm getting thrown off every time. Oh, sorry. YouTube is a funny, finicky place today. I'm telling you that much. So yeah, Passion, if you think that, or anybody that's having a hard time with watering plants and you don't know when to water them, try this. See what happens. Love this. I learned a lot. Yeah, give it a shot. Come back and tell me what's your issue, and I'll help you out if you think that this isn't going to work. But I think for people that have an issue of overwatering, that's my issue for you. Put it in a plant like this. Let's do this again. Trying to show you. There, like that, and water the base there. And just, if this gets too dry on top, got an elastic on my hand. If this gets too dry on top right here, God, you can see my hairs and everything on my arm. Add a little water if it feels, don't add any water if it doesn't feel, see right now it's a little bit dry. I can't really show you, it's awkward holding this plant because it's heavy. But it's dry on top, but I'm not going to worry about it. If it gets extremely dry, then I'll add a little bit on top. But most of it is on the bottom on the water, and the roots will help themselves. Now I can try. Well, try, Passion. That's what I would do. I know you got cats, so okay. I just proved you another thing, by the way. I have 4 cats living in this house. Do you see my cats? My cats are all in good shape. And do you see my plants are in good shape? I balanced both. I have animals, 4 cats that love eating plants. Trust me. to not touching my plants. I don't beat them up or do anything except like get off. But because there's so many plants on there, they won't try to jump up there because they know they'll fall. So right there's a discouragement for the cats. The more plants I put up there, the more they won't jump up top because the plants are stopping them. So I'm living with 4 cats, and my plants I'm showing you are awesome looking. So I know how to balance that with cats too. I got them already. I got that already. I can't show you them, but I made homemade macaroni. I have macaroni plant hangers for my spider plants. I have one in the bedroom, a big one I made. I just made that last year, and I made a smaller one in my my bedroom. Actually, what happened was I never forgot. My spider plant's doing awesome. I got the sickly spider plant given to me 2 years ago. Now it's the mother plant that gives me all the babies. It started out in my craft room. That was a hanging plant I did. Then I took that plant and I moved it and made a bigger hanging plant, like she's talking about macrame plant hanger. And now the one in the bedroom, my one bedroom is doing big. It's huge. That's where all my babies came from. But the one in the other one's starting to have babies, and I have to move that one out to put a new baby one in. I usually give my plants my last sip of water. Like plants, but I didn't like those gnats flying things. Well, that shouldn't have it. Watch your dirt. I wanted to show you. That was another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Gwen. Do you see any bugs now? I switched over the dirt. The dirt is a different one. You got to be picky on what kind of dirt you buy too, because if you get too cheap of a soil, you're gonna have the gnats. But you can have gnats no matter what one. But this bag, this dirt seems to be much better. This soil, I keep calling it dirt, but soil seems to be much better. That I don't see as many gnats at all in this bag. The other one was terrible, and I will never buy that brand. I don't have the name with me now, but I won't buy it again. Oh no. Oh. No, I had my face to the screen looking. Did you see any? Because I don't see any, like right now. However, gnats tend to go after, they're gonna go after more vegetarian thing, like vegetables and stuff. But there is the lettuce there, so I should have got some from the lettuce. But it's not bad right now. Flowers don't normally get it unless the soil's bad, but it's vegetable stuff. Yeah, so no, I had my face to the screen looking. You didn't see any, right? I don't think you see any. I don't see any right now. I'm not saying there's none, but I don't see any here. They're getting back. This has been really interesting. I loved it and learned a bit today. Look, she goes, oh my gosh, look at them swarming. No, I showed you where it was. It was bad. And my bedroom is getting better, but it's still there. This room's getting better. They're getting better, but it's the soil I got. That's where they came from. They came from the soil, and this is a better soil, and I don't see it as bad at all. They were eating my plants for crying out loud. I just showed you I had one of the easiest things to grow is normally marigolds, and they ate it twice. I had issues with it. Since I started with the new dirt in a cup, no, there's not. Hang on. So you guys are really looking for my bugs. Thank you very much. You're checking to see if I had bugs. That's nice. Thanks. That's a really nice thing to say. I'm just kidding. She has bugs. She has bugs. So I can't wait though. I think what I'm going to do, like I said, I never even thought of that. Well, you'll see them. You'll see them fly. If I had them bad enough, you'll see them fly by the screen. You'd see it. Trust me. And they look pretty good right now. I even have the little things. If you have issues with that, then get the stickers and put them in the window. It works. Oh, are you? Yay. She says, well, I can say no bugs because she was looking. It's much better, but this is not the room I have issues with, Wen. It's my bedroom that I'm trying to fix up. And I got rid of a lot of the plants. I moved them out. My bedroom's getting better, but it's not, there's still bugs in there, but not anywhere near. That's the dirt. It came in with that silly crap dirt that I bought. These have all been transplanted into the new dirt. And look at them. Look at how good they are. There's no issues with the new dirt so far. I'm crossing my fingers. Oh, have fun and tell her hi from me. Yeah, we all say hello to your mom. So anyways, I have unloading to do. All right, we'll see you later, Kathleen. Just to leave. I'm playing a song here while I put my plants back, and I'll come right back. Yeah, the soil made a big difference, honestly, guys. You know what made it funny? I had issues with the little bugs. I always thought they were fruit flies until this year. When I started doing this and somebody tells me they're gnats, I didn't even know what a gnat was this year. See, we learn from each other. And so then now that I know that they come from the dirt, I'm now aware of watching out for the right soil, that I'm not going to do this again. So I bought this soil that we got was organic soil. It seems like they love it. They love the dirt. They like the soil. My plants are doing really well with them. So, of course, I'm going to keep writing down whatever works for you. If you got a specific dirt that works. And in this case, guys, you don't have to have organic for flowers. If you don't want to use organic, it's fine with me. I would not do anything but organic for things I eat. Gnats. Yeah, GNATS. That's exactly it. Aphids are what bugs me outside. Gnats are what bugs me in the house is this. Aphids are what eats things really badly outside, and they come from ants. And aphids are terrible for a lot of things. Oh my God, I couldn't grow peas or beans. They started eating the leaves. Aphids outside eat all the leaves until they kill the whole plant down by eating all the leaves. It's terrible. Aphids are just as bad as gnats in the house. So you got gnats in the house to worry about, and you got aphids outside that are so extremely bad for plants too. I kept growing and growing. It was driving me crazy. I couldn't get a lot of my, it's with a G. I know I'm going to try Mish, but I tried even soap and water, and it helps. Soap and water will help, but they still come back. If you don't want, you have to water every time it rains. You got to put more. So neem oil is a little bit better for that apparently ladybugs are too, by the way. Ladybugs are really good too. Yeah, ladybugs. Yep, we're on the same ladybugs. I don't have any ladybugs. That's probably why I have gnats. Every year I could grow things, and I never seen anything like it until last year, where it kept eating my stuff. And I was, I can't grow it faster than they're eating it. I was doing everything. I was spraying it with water. I might get neem oil this time. I don't have it because that drove me out. Because soap water will work, but as soon as it rains, you got to re-water it again. You got to spray it again with it. So it does work. You call them ladybirds? Yeah. She's right, though. Ladybugs is what kills gnats. I don't have any. That's why I'm having issues with them. And I used to have years ago. I almost felt like buying them. You can buy ladybugs online, and they can ship them to you. I don't know. I'm tempted to bring back ladybugs because, God, there's none. I was looking all over in the garden last year. I could not find one ladybug. There was years where I could see tons of them. And some of them actually were mixed with something because they were biting. And ladybugs don't bite. We are definitely on the same page, Misha. You are absolutely right, 100% about the ladybugs. And I don't have any. That's why I have the aphids. Do you? Well, then appreciate them because that's what's saving your garden. Trust me, Wendy. You want ladybugs. You want them in your garden. I have to bring them back. I don't have any. I need to find out, just like the butterflies, I need to see what attracts ladybugs so that I can bring them back to my garden. Misha cheeky. I'm on the page next door. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Anyways, I'm going to grab a song for you guys so I can go put all my stuff away, and I'll come back and see you in a minute. Let's go grab a song. What song you guys want? Misha, you want your song? Who wants what song? You guys are all here. I want to thank you. Whose song do you want? Does it matter? I'm going to throw on Misha. I'll show yours again. I'll throw Wendy's again, and then we'll take it from there. Who's ever still here? There you go. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to put some plants away, and then I'll be back. Oh, the song's done already. All right, time to play another song. It's been a blast, so thank you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed my conversation with plants because I truly do love talking about them. I'm not kidding. I thank you for that. Feeling better, Wen? Might be old wives' tale. What do we got here? We say that spots on them count for how many babies they got. All right, let me grab Wendy's song here. Probably because I think they have lots of babies. Who are we talking about? We say that, on the ladybugs. Is that what we're talking about? We say that spots on them count for how many babies they got. Probably because I think they have lots of babies. I don't know. I'd love to see that. Hey, wouldn't that be cool, though? Oh, good. I'm glad your stomach feels a bit better. You know what? I would like to do some research. I don't know I have time for that. But ladybugs would be something cool to do some research on. I would think that would be cool. I don't know anything about, just like my butterflies. I'm going to have to do them. But it would be cool to know about ladybugs. I want to know what happened and why I don't have any more with them. Because I know they're good for the garden. So I have to find out. I mean, the internet says lots of stuff. It doesn't mean everything's accurate. It might say, I could look it up and say, what is the ladybug attracted to? Yeah. What is a ladybug attracted to? It doesn't mean that's the facts are correct. I don't go by. I go and get ideas from the internet. If it says how to grow something or do this, I'll look. But not all the facts are correct. I can guarantee you that. I've done that before. And they say you can do this, you can do that. And no, you can't. I've tried it. So I will check to see what attracts. And then I'll come and say, yes, this did attract ladybugs. If it doesn't, I'm going to tell you it doesn't. Because I use facts. I don't just go by reading something and thinking it's correct. I never have done that, ever. Especially in the gardening world, I don't agree with people say some of this stuff and say it works. And then I'll go and say, did you actually try it? Did you actually, where does it show me? Because you said it, but where's your video to prove that you actually did work? I like to see that. Gnats. No, not gnats. Aphids are called. I didn't know. No, they won't kill. They don't kill gnats. They kill aphids. Your grats. I didn't know they eat your grats. What's grats? But aphids is what we're talking about. which are so bad. Oh my God, they come from ants, and ants protect them. Yeah, aphids, that's it, one. No, gnats is not the same thing. Gnats is what's grown from plants inside. The little flies. Those are different, or mites. Yeah, that's different. They're not going to kill ladybugs. I don't think will kill gnats. They'll kill aphids and mites. Yes. Yeah. All right, I'm going to play Wendy's song. Let's see, and I'll come back in a minute. I'm just doing some cleanup before I close down. All right, one song. There it is. All right. Come back and actually, this is quite comfy. I think I'm gonna have to do this. I will. I think I'm gonna do it in my living room for a little while, and then I'll come back and with the only thing is every time I do it in my living room, I got to move my TV. It's like a whole thing. I got to move my computer. Everything gets moved so you can see these plants. But I think I'm looking forward to showing you as they get older. You'll see the difference. Like when I live stream tomorrow, we'll check it out. They're not going to change much, but they will change a little bit. And you'll see them, actually, you'll get to see them start to open up and flower, which I think still looks like to me another week at least. I got to get some breakfast. Breakfast. Wow, it's late for breakfast, 3:30. You know what we're having today? Because obviously we're having fish and chips. We're having fish and chips for supper. I don't have to cook today, which is cool. Oh, look it, guys. Can you see it? The sun's coming out. It's coming out. I don't know if it shows up here. I'm about to now. Oh, yeah? The sun is coming out. And I don't think it's going to show you as much, but it is. Let me see if my computer's hot. Oh. Yeah, I'm fish and chips tonight. It's Friday, and normally I don't really follow that on Fridays, but my mom does, so I respect her with that. And so we don't eat meat she doesn't eat meat on Fridays, so we try to eat whatever she wants to have on Fridays. So we don't cook meat on Fridays. Normally I'll have like, where do I go? I'll take pierogies. We'll take anything that doesn't have meat in it on a Friday. Shrimp, fish. Oh, and the cats are just, let me see. Yep, he's still loving it. Oh my God. Yeah, tartar sauce is easy to make. Do you make tartar sauce? I don't have to because it comes with it, but yeah, tartar sauce is easy. All that is mayonnaise. Oh, is that mine? Okay, yeah. Egg whites added with oil, and it's got a lot of oil in mayonnaise. It's crazy. No, I get it out of a jar. Yeah. No, I make it. It's if you ran out of it, all it is mayonnaise and relish. It's very easy to make. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you didn't buy tartar sauce all you got to do is mix mayonnaise and relish. That's it. Have those two on in your house, and you don't have to make it. Same thing is you know that the cocktail. You guys know how to make the cocktail sauce? You don't know what, and they're pickled. It's a pickle that's chopped up really fine, and then it's called relish. I don't have any to show you, otherwise I would, but that's what tartar sauce is made of. It's made up with relish and mayonnaise, and so is, you know what the shrimp sauce is made up of? The shrimp cocktail sauce is made out of two things that are really easy. It's made up with ketchup, and it's made with horseradish, believe it or not. No, horseradish, ketchup and horseradish. You take horseradish, ketchup, and then you have just made your cocktail sauce. That's why it has a really spicy, hot taste to it. Your shrimp cocktail sauce. Yeah, it's just those two, ketchup and horseradish. We use salad cream. Oh, yeah? It's easy to make that stuff up, though. I'm just telling you. And mayonnaise is made up of it's egg whites and oil base. Oh, ketchup and jelly is what some use for meatballs. Yeah. Yeah, that could be that's for sure. That's a homemade, that's a really quick sweet and sour kind of sauce mish for meatballs. Yeah, I can see that. But I'm talking about for shrimp cocktail. When you don't have any in the house. Amy, how's your day been so far? All right, I'm going to throw a song on and get back to you guys in a minute. I'm surprised I don't have Mike joining me yet. Oh, I forgot. Will left us, didn't he? But I'm going to put Will's song on right now. I'll be back. See you later, Mish. If you're on, you're on. Bye, honey. Thanks. I'm probably getting off at about the 2-hour mark. Thanks, Misha. Corn cocktail sauce. Use red sauce. You know what I'm doing, guys? I'm going to sit there and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get down in the 2-hour mark. I'm going to get off. I might come back on this channel first and do the other one. Depends on how I feel tonight, if I want to do crafting or not. But I'm definitely getting off soon to go eat myself because dinner's here. And I'll come back on here later on in a few hours, like 6 tonight, maybe, whatever. Depends on what I feel like doing. And come on for an hour or so. And then if it's too quiet, I can go to the other channel, whatever. I can get a couple things accomplished today. Today is my live stream day because I really lost a lot of hours not doing the one whole day. And because it's a lot slower than normal. So, yeah. But I'm hanging in there for, like I said, 17 minutes. Yeah, Amy likes making homemade sweet and sour meatballs. I do a different way, but they're both good. Hers is easier though than mine. All right. See, I see it. And then I'm gonna go. Sounds lovely, Amy. I keep to use something else, and I'm in the UK. Yeah, she won't have all the same supplies. That's true. When I'm going to let's go play something else. I'm going to play Soto's song. Hello there, Janet Ortega. Hello, welcome. Have you been in my channel before? Because you're just jumping to say hello to Wendy. So I'm wondering, you've been in my channel before? I'm sure any kind of chili kind of sauce would work as long as it, yeah. You are welcome, Janet. Welcome. Where are you from? Are you from the UK, Janet? Where are you from? Yeah, I was a new channel the very first time you called for us to do. I think I was a raid on somebody else's channel, but I enjoy everything that you talk about. So thank you for welcoming me in. Do you like gardening, Janet? That's what I wanted to know. Amy, I will give you it a go. Sounds delicious. Cool. So Janet, you're from California. Do you like gardening? Because if you do, I don't know if you've been here since I did this. I have a tomato challenge going on. I know that they said California has different seasons, but you can go, I think, do those terps to grow tomatoes. Even in I've watched a lot of channels that are garden channels in California. They grow all year long. Cool. So maybe you'd like to join my challenge. I can't show you right now. I have nothing. Oh, guys, I wonder if I could do a link. Hey, Gwen, will you do me a favor if you don't mind? I love gardening. Yes, I do. Would you mind, one of you, or Passion, I really, really appreciate if you could throw the link out to the rules for the tomato challenge. And you want to take out, I'm not sure. Yeah, if somebody could put up the link to the tomato challenge rules, thank you so much. Plus, maybe she'd like to see the light one. Passion, will you do it? Yeah, if you put the link on, I can't do it right now the way my TV's set up. If it was OBS, I could. Yeah, thanks, Passion. And you want to give her, they're going to put up the rules to the tomato challenge if you're interested. And then also the grow light is kind of something you might want to see too, because it's a cool thing. This light is doing amazing stuff that I've seen now. that I'll be doing another video, the third video on the installation of, well, we plan on doing, I only have to do 3, but I think we're going to do 4 videos to show you. There's an unboxing I did. There's how I installed the light and how it's working now in the greenhouse. Sure, anybody can join all over. So yeah, I just have to follow the rules. I'm gonna re-put the song on, and I'll be right back, guys. I'm still hanging here till at least the 2-hour mark. Thanks, Passion. Excuse me. Thanks, Passion, for that link. Oh my gosh, I gotta choke. Sorry. Thanks, Passion, very much. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, let's not forget. She's on the right channel here. Passion for Pets is coming to my channel April 15th, guys. Put it on your schedule. April 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. I know I'm going to have to get one pretty soon. 8 p.m. April 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Passion for Pets will be doing a live streaming with me, a StreamYard, where you can ask her any kind of question to do with animals. And she'll be bringing out her animals that she actually has at home. It's going to be cool because she has all kinds of animals to show you, from a certain frog, all kinds. Oh, taco soup is good, yeah. All kinds of cool animals to show you. So I hope you guys are there. Let me see. I don't know how many people it says it's in the channel. 7. So I got to promote. I should have did it. I will keep saying it, though, Passion, for you to get as many people as we can coming to see your channel. We have a lot of fun. It's on this channel, yes. Janet, I have 2 channels. One's a cooking and crafting channel, and one's a garden channel. You are welcome to both channels. It'll be 5 hours after. It'll be later for you, Wen. It'll be 11 o'clock at night. 6, 5. Oh, yeah, we switched times. The minute you're 5 hours, Wen, you got to add, like today, right now, it's 3:27. I think you go back to 5 hours difference. It's not 7 here. Yeah, you have to go minus. Right now, it's only 3:30 for me. 3:30, 4:35, 36, or 7. It should be 7:30. You have 4 hours difference for me, Wen, right now. I think in April, you switch over at the end of the month, right? So it'll go back to 5 hours. I stay up. Okay. So it'll be at about 11 o'clock. And AIM, yes, it's on this channel. It's on this channel on April 15th. She'll be coming live, StreamYarding, and showing her animals. On the other channel, I have a Cookery and Crafts coming live on the 31st at 6 p.m. On the 29th, I have, yeah, you're going to like it, Jen. Come on and join. You're going to see all kinds of stuff. We do keep very busy. It's okay. We'll keep you informed. This channel is about gardening, environment, and travel. So anything to do with that is the channels I bring up. On the other one is strictly cooking and crafting. So passion is to do with animals, which is nature to me. So she comes here. If somebody is a crafter, they go to the other channel. If somebody's a cook, they go to the other channel. That's kind of what we're talking about. Is your other channel where the tomato channel? Nope, it's on this one. No, this is the one you want. This is the channel. If you're interested in tomato challenges, growing, gardening, talking about animals or environment, talking about travel, this is the channel right here, Janet. The other one is strictly crafting and cooking. I do work with diamond painting. I'm working on a cookbook. I just keep really busy doing stuff. Working on a cookbook. I do crafting over there. And any channels related to that will go up on that channel. So I have a couple channels. One's she's going to be doing some cooking or crafting stuff. I bet, I go on both, Janet. I'm a crafter, but I like gardening as well. So you can go on both channels. You can stay on here. You do whatever you want. I live stream a lot, and I'm putting out videos all the time too lately. And I'm putting another song on, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go get some water, like you said, Wen. I think I definitely need some water. And yes, it's not a thanks, Passion. You're wonderful. A big thumbs up to you, Passion. Thank you so much. Well, Janet, you will love it then. My other channel, I've just been doing that. I've been working on junk journals. You might want to take a look at some of the live streams I've done. I'm working on, I try not to talk about my crafting stuff here, but once in a while we do switch it over because I've been working on a vintage junk journal, which I just have to do the front page and the signatures. And now I'm working on a steampunk one. And I have another one I want to work on, and I can't wait to tell Amy about some designer paper I'm planning on doing. I have to tell her, Amy, I saw something that I'm going to try, and I think you're going to really like it. Yeah. I think when we're going to, I know we're on the wrong channel, but I am excited about it because I'm getting her to design some stuff that you won't find here. Amy's very, very good. Honestly, she's a good designer. I told her that, and she said, okay. So we're working on kits that will be sold on probably Etsy. We're not sure yet, Etsy or Amazon, that will be putting designer kits for journals, and you're going to really like it because you should see the paper idea I have planned. I got some cool stuff. I can't wait. I'm thinking it's going to be great. I'm very excited about that. Janet, you're coming at a good time. You're going to like to can I borrow Amy's, please? Can I borrow Amy, please? Yeah. She's a good designer of stuff. So, yeah. That's Janet. That's my daughter. Amy's my daughter. And she will be helping me do my stuff. I do kind of the physical labor kind of thing. Hi, Sheila. I do the physical kind of labor. She's a good, you'll see the designer she is. She's going to be really good at this. And we're going to design some kits together that you might want to purchase to do journals or whatever we come up with. I already when did you not like, I'm thinking of doing another thing like I told you. And I think Mike even liked the idea. The tags I did with the mixed media and steampunk, I'm thinking of selling them. What did you think? Those were pretty cool, right? My steampunk tags. That's what we're thinking. I don't even think Amy saw them. I'm thinking of selling some of those steampunk tags to do some cool mixed media steampunk tags that you can purchase. Yeah, because they I don't want to sound conceited, but they look gorgeous. Through what we did together, that's the same thing as I think I want to do the coins. But I'm talking about, I really shouldn't be talking about my crafting stuff here, but it's okay because, we love we're all crafters. We love it. So most of these people, Janet, come to both channels because they enjoy gardening, but they enjoy crafting. And I've been working on diamond paintings, but also offline and online. I've been working on stuff to do with my cookbook plus journaling stuff for sure. It's a busy year, but I love all of it. And I love gardening. As you can see, I've just talked for almost 2 hours about gardening. You want to talk about. You're right, Passion. You tell me, girl. You want to talk about? Never mind. Well, I don't like confusing the two because I don't want to scare gardeners away. Like if you notice, Passion, today's not a good example because it's Ladies' Day. Today is Mrs. Green Thumb has ladies on here. Passion, you go, girl. Yeah. Can a person use material or cover? Yeah, of course they can. Can a person use materials or covers on journals? Absolutely, they can. I'll do one eventually. I have to finish the ones I'm doing. I have 2 journals I'm working on. I will show you a sewing one. I'll do a sewing one too. There's junk journals that can be sewn and tags can be sewn. And I haven't even touched that one yet. I need my sewing machine for that one. And it makes it awkward to kind of video my sewing machine. But yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. Yep. Absolutely. So right now, and I was talking to Amy, I think the next journal I'm going to do, I always see I talk ahead. Yeah. Oh yeah, you come back. We'll talk to you. You can always rewatch it. The live streams are there. I don't close them down. The sky is the limits from what I'm learning. Much to my husband's dismay, I may not throwing some things away. That's funny. Well, get out of there. Hey, leave the kitty alone. Did the kitty go there or are you going in there? Geez, my house is going to the now the dog's going in the house. And by the way, Aim, did you see the kitty house on the other channel I made? Did you watch the video? That was made for your sister to see. I told her to watch it. I think she did. Did you see let's say the cat hideaway I made for the cats? Anyways, I would live. You're talking about my cat house you want to live in? That's funny. My lid is driving me crazy, though, because they kind of knocked the lid over, but whatever. It's funny. Well, there's different journal. I know. Don't start me on the idea. I got it finished. I do vintage. I got to finish the vintage. I'm going to do steampunk. And my third one, believe it or not, you guys, I'm going to do a retro journal. I was talking to Amy about that, and I think I'll start stuff after I finish the vintage one is done. And I'm almost done the steampunk. Then I'm going to do, Amy, watch it. Yeah, she's going to get in trouble. Yeah, you better watch it. Wendy, you tell her. She doesn't even watch my videos. That's my kid. Isn't that terrible? You give her heck. Do you keep your gardening pretty to indoors or do you? Oh, I'm going outdoors, Janet. Most of this stuff right here, that is zinnia flowers. They got to go outside. They can't stay in my house. They're a seasonal flower. I'm just leaving it in here because they'll die if I put them out too soon. So, but I'm going to be live streaming here. I was going to do OBS, but I'm going to live stream, and I can't wait till those flowers open up. I get to show you right in front of them. Plus, another thing that you're going to like, Janet, maybe you might like to know how I raise monarch butterflies. That's been with that was the very first video I released on this channel was last 2 years. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I want to just say that, Janet, you might enjoy when I do the springtime's coming. I raise monarch butterflies and release them. Janet, Mrs. Green Thumb has got a green thumb inside her house. Yeah, inside my house, but I'm going to take them outside. Most of my plants are designed for outside. They're not going to stay permanently in my house. Only the house plants stay in. The rest are going to be outside. As soon as I can't put them out till May because it's too cold, they'll freeze to death. They'll die actually if I put them out. So they're going to go out probably second week of May. I can't. So I'll see. I'm going to put them in bigger pots and let them grow inside until I can release them outside. I have watched a lot of his, but it's a new one. Yeah, well, it's brand new. I just did it a couple days ago. I got everybody. I kind of cheated and showed a picture, and I said, "This is what I did." I said, "Guys, would you like to see what I built the cats on this channel?" I did, and I said, "I'll tell you what. If I show you the picture what I built, you have to go watch the video." That was like my bribe to them. And guess what? I will tell you, they all watched the video. I was very happy that my friends actually watched the video that I put up, and all of them were nice compliments. Thank you very much, by the way, you guys, Wendy, Passion, all of you guys. Thank you so much for leaving a comment on the videos. You followed through with what I asked, and you have no idea that means a lot. That means a lot to me. Yeah, we had to watch it. That's right. But you at least followed through, right? You had to watch it. You're right. When I said, I'm not showing you any more stuff. If you guys don't watch it, I'm getting tired of doing videos. And if you don't watch it, I'm not doing it. So I did. I told them if they wanted to see the picture, they had to watch the video. And they were so good about it. You guys were awesome. Yeah, it was. I was so happy that you watched it. So Wendy, that goes for you. Mike always watches my stuff. Mike's always there. That's why I won't hesitate to watch Mike's videos. Mike is very good like that. He's number one when it comes to, as soon as I release a video, Mike helps me out a lot. He's one of like the first ones that ever watched my video on either side. He watches the ones here, he watches the ones there. And he's like, as soon as I put it out, it freaks me out. I'm going, oh my God, he's quick. He already answered to the video as soon as it went out. Yeah. No, anywhere where they hatch, you can. I'll show you, Janet. You can do it. It'd be my honor to show people. If you could do butterflies and release it in your area, I would be thrilled to death. I would show you in a minute how to do it. Yeah, that's it, eh? Just put all the good stuff at the end of it so it makes them watch the whole thing. Good idea, eh? Yeah, Janet. As long as you have access, do you have access to milkweed? If you should. In California, if you have access to milkweed, the eggs are laid on milkweed, and all you have to do is take the leaves in, and from there, I'll show you what to do. I have to get access to them. I actually bought a butterfly cage that's way big, so now I can do more than I want. If you check out whatever you want, Janet, no stress to you. Go check out my original one is the monarch butterfly. If you get a chance, go check out the video to find out more about me. This is what I do. The second year, if you go 2 years ago, you'll see it. It's in front of my channel. It shows you the monarch butterfly. From there, last year, I had 3 eggs, only 2 hatched. And Amy, the daughter that's right here, I released a butterfly under her name and my other daughter, Ashley. So yeah, I released, and this year I'm hoping to get more because I'm going to release one under all my family's names, and then it's going to be anybody like Wendy and Passion, Mike, all my friends on these channels. I'm going to release a butterfly under their name eventually. Depends on how many eggs I get and how many I can raise. But right now it'll be like my mom, my husband, my son-in-laws, and my 2 grandkids. I want to get all of them each with a butterfly. I'm located in Ontario. Or Mrs. Green Thumb can do it. What are you talking about? What did you get myself into? I don't know what you got myself into. We're into Ontario. But I think I think they go to Mexico. Monarch butterflies travel throughout the states, certain states, and then they end up in Mexico, by the way, because there's a big thing they do in Mexico when they go. There's certain areas they flock to, and there's a low in demand of that. Butterflies race was beautiful. Yeah, when this time you saw the videos, but I can't look up. Instagram, look up. Okay, I did. I typed your thing. You said maybe I'll videotape it, or Miss Green can do it. But what am I involved with? Yes, we have access. Then you have access to the. If you have milkweed, Janet, then you're going to find the eggs in the springtime. I think they come out about June. I need to document that more, because I believe I did it in June. I have to look at my video, but it says the dates. I think it does. So we did a video on the butterfly 2 years ago. Then I did live streaming, and I did one video on the 2 I released last year. I bought a butterfly cage. I could actually show you it. It's pretty tall. Yeah, matter of fact, Janet, I will show you it. I have time to do that, and then I'm going to get off soon. All right, so it looks like this. Your house looks like a dance party with lights from the greenhouse at night. Your house, oh yeah, I bet you it does. So I typed it again, and she leaves. I heard it. Your house looks like a dance party with the lights from the greenhouse at night. Got it. I got it. I saw it. This is what it folds up like this. I didn't fold it up exactly right. Okay, it came from Amazon. It was only cost me $20. It folds up in half, and then I'm gonna see if I can do it in front of you. I don't want to kill my computer, but then it like pops. Ready? Open, and then you open it up. See if I can put it up here. Like this, and then hang on a minute. Oh, it's gonna come out. It looks like it looks just like a hamper. Like there it is. See, it's got a handle on it. Can you see that? I'm killing myself. See? Killing plants here. See a handle? And then you zip this down. It's got 2 zippers. Wait, I shouldn't have did that. But let's see. So I have access from the side. How to get in there. Right in here. And it'll fit a whole bunch of butterflies. Put your plant in it. Put your plant in it. All right, so there. So you can see how it goes. I saw that document where all those monarchs go to Mexico and they go over the tree. Did you see that one? Yes, they go to Mexico. Yep. And if I could have been there when they did that, it would have been an honor to see all that. As far as I'm concerned, I would love to see that live. Yeah, you put butterflies in it, Wen. This is a true butterfly. It's designed for butterflies, and one section is plastic, and the other 3 sections are netting. And the part that I hate doing is putting it back together. Ouch! You just hit my face. I hate turning it. It almost kills me. I've got to be doing this a better way, but I don't. There we go. Wait, daft me. I thought it was for plant. No, it's all right. Yeah, stop that. You are not daft. I love you. Anyways, it's for butterflies, and it was $20, and it's cheap. $20 is cheap. My neighbor, who I got the original eggs from twice already, No, actually, my younger daughter got second batch was from my younger daughter where she worked. There was a lady raising them, and she said, "You want some?" And she said, "Well, I'll take them. My mom will raise them." So she got them for me. I wasn't thinking I was going to do it the second year, but kind of was meant to be. So that's it. That's what I'm going to do in the springtime. And it should fit a whole bunch. No, I raised. Wow, look at you, aim. I'm gonna tease you. It's all right. I'm gonna say you should know how many I raised. 2, aim. One was for you and Ashley. I had 3, but one didn't hatch. I shouldn't say it died. It's the same thing as the first year. I had 3. One didn't hatch. 2 and 1 died, and then the other one eventually died. And then last year, it looked, yeah, but it opens from the side. Wendy's laughing. I was just gonna say that it looks like a It looks like a hamper, but it's designed better. Well, you're welcome, Janet. Anything. I do that a lot on both my channels. I seem to bring out things and show you things, so you know that I'm real here, and the stuff I'm talking about, I know somewhat about, and I enjoy doing it. So I don't mind taking the time to show people at all. Oh, where to go? My live stream. So you're welcome. Anyways, this is like $20 container. It should fit a bunch of butterflies. So I need to get one for, let's say my grandkids are going to get one. My husband and my mom, that's 4. And so I need 6 more. I need 6 butterflies to release it in my family. And then maybe my brother and sister-in-law. So I've released all of them. And then the next will be all my friends. And the following year, from then on, will be everybody on the internet that's my friends will get a butterfly released at least once in their name. So hopefully I need to, but it is a lot of work because the more you get, obviously, the more I have to keep an eye that the chrysalids don't fall to the ground. And so I have to keep an eye. Right now I'm looking at 6 to 8. And then after that, everybody, it depends. I don't know. I don't want to say anything yet because I could do 2 batches. Technically, you can get the eggs all the way from starting in June all the way to September. They come out. They come out late. They do a long season. They're hatched throughout the summertime. Not hatched, but they're laid. The eggs are laid throughout the summertime. Oh, in that sense, yes, Dame, you're right. If you're talking about 3 in total of 2 years of butterflies, yes, you are absolutely right. That's correct, Dame. That's what she was talking about. I thought she was talking about this year, but she's talking about the first year. I called the first one was the little one. Like I said, Janet, you want to get to know me, you just look through the channel and you'll see all about what I like. I like to travel, nature. The butterflies is a big deal to me, a big deal. I'm making the challenge, Tomato Garden Challenge is a fun deal that we have all kinds of time to work on that, 5-6 months. Well, what did I say? February, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 6 months we have. 6 months to work on the tomato challenge. In the meantime, I can work on the butterflies and other things related to gardening throughout that season. And I can release my plants. I do all kinds, if you want issues and talk about plants. Like I said, I got a video coming on asparagus. Oh my God, you should see the asparagus I have. I think I lost track. I'm transplanting one now because the seeds got into my flowers. So I'm switching them this afternoon to take asparagus out of my plants for the flower. So I lost track. I have 25 asparagus plants or something, like a crazy amount. And you'll see it because I'm going to do the video up probably I'm going to film it within the next day. And then I'm going to give it a whole week. And then I'm going to film all the ones I got in my greenhouse to show you how many asparagus I have at the very end of that video. Yeah, I've been off for 2 years. So yeah. Well, the channel itself, not this one. The other one was started over 5 years ago. But I didn't work hard on it. That's true. When I retired, I want to say when I wasn't working anymore, I put a lot of effort on YouTube. And yes, and this channel is over 2 years old. This channel, I believe, started in January, would be 2 years old. The other one's over 5, almost going on 6 years old. I almost cried on her one butterfly video. I was so glad that you didn't have a rest in peace. Do any of you create butterfly gardens? Well, I'm trying to create a butterfly kind of an area. I am doing milkweed. I'm growing it. Actually, I do a video on it, but it's not growing it indoors is not as easy as it naturally grows. I'm going to tell you that much. I have it. I'm doing a video on it, but I put a bunch of seeds in a cup and only 2 indoors germinated, 2 to 3. So it's harder to grow the milkweed indoors is what I'm finding, but it's still working. It's still growing. I have a plant that's not too big, but it's still out there. And those plants right in front of you there, Janet, those are called zinnias. Those zinnias are for butterflies, by the way. That's another reason why not only are these gorgeous flowers, but the butterflies love them. They attract all kinds of butterflies, these flowers. That's why I have so many. You need to get this there, Gwen. You need to grow these zinnias, honey. These zinnias you're going to love them. I can't wait to show you, when you see them. If you grow these zinnias, they attract all kinds of butterflies. It's going to take time before they come, but I'm telling you, I need to show you this one because these are butterfly flowers. There is such thing as a butterfly bush, but these flowers attract them. They do. It takes a time, okay? You won't get them right away, but it does. They will attract them. That's why I love them so much. I was... yeah, you got to get them. I'll have to take care of you somehow because you really do need these seeds. If you can't get access to them, tell me because you will love them. You might have to grow them every year or they might reseed themselves, but it's worth having in an area. Put them in a certain area, and some of them should, we get lots of bees. Butterfly catnip. Huh? Yeah, I think you're going to like these plants. I can't wait to show you when they bloom. You will see they'll be in reds and pinks and whites. Everything like orange. Is there yellow? Yeah, it comes in, I don't know which color they are. And you can't take this. I cannot take a seed and think if I took the seeds from a pink flower, I'm going to get pink flowers. It doesn't work that way at all. These zinnias, I cannot separate colors with them. I wish I could, because then I could do just red or yellow or whatever I want to do. They can't separate. Oh, that plant is butterfly catnip. Oh, well, we can help you out. Janet, oh my God, I keep so busy. It's crazy. I can help you out. Trust me, I can show you how to keep busy your day. You just come to visit me. I'm live streaming all the time. You'll meet some awesome people. And can I keep you busy? Oh my God. I can show you all kinds of stuff from gardening to butterflies to crafting. Always. Thanks, Wen. I'm always busy. So yeah, I can't wait, Wen, for you. I'm doing this too. I can't wait to show you. The flowers are absolutely gorgeous. They'll get bigger, okay? The first set, when they first come out, the flowers might be kind of tiny. These ones are not going to be that big. When they start to bush out from the base on the bottom, that is where you're going to see it. They become bigger flowers as time goes on. I also take the top. I'll show you how to do that too, Wen, for your sake, because you can't get access to them. I'll show you how to get the seeds from them for you, Wen, because I want you to be able to grow these. And if you can't get access to them, once you grow them, I'll show you how to get your own seeds from them, because for you, you need to know that after. I'll do it on a live stream. But, hopefully it'll dry out. It'll dry out, and I'll show you where the seeds come from, because I found it very interesting. Now I know that they work, because last year was the first year I grew them. I got them from California, actually. And by the way, Janet, you'd love these flowers. These seeds came from a flower. There's a YouTube channel that I'm friends with that sent me some zinnias. I never heard of them at all before. 2 years ago, she sent them to me. And I said, I'm going to grow them the following year, which was last year. I said, you know what? I'm going to grow them. I don't know anything about them. And I started looking at them in her garden. And I went, oh, my God, they're amazing. They attract butterflies. They're gorgeous looking. And so I grew them, and they spread out from the bottom, the base. You'll see them. They'll pop up massive. They kind of bush out, but you need more than one because you need several of them, and put them all together, and then they kind of bush out, and you'll get tons and tons of flowers. And from there, you get the seeds off of them, and it really is cool. And the seeds were from last year from my plants that were sent. So these specifically, these plants are mine. They're my seeds and my plants. Because I wanted to see if they work. I was afraid I was taking the wrong thing. Same with black-eyed Susie I got too. Oh, I got it. Oh, yeah. All right, sweets. Okay, when I'm getting off anyways. When Janet, make sure you hook up to me. I'll be on this up tonight. I'll probably come visit. Probably this channel first. I'll come on this channel and then my crafting channel. So I think I'm going to I'm going to go eat my supper. It's getting cold. Janet, just be alert. I'm always on my live stream. If it doesn't tell you I'm on, just go to my channels and it'll show you that I'm on. A lot of people they're not getting notices, so they don't know when I'm on because of YouTube. If you go to my channel, you'll see that I'm live right on my channel, and so both of them. So yeah, I'll see it. If I'm on, I'll see it tonight, if you're on. So I'm going to say goodbye to you lovely people, and I'll see you all later. Janet, come get to know us. I will keep you busy. I promise that there'll be always things to keep your day. If you're bored as retired, I will keep you busy. I promise that. We will all show you. Wendy's an excellent crafter. You're going to meet they're fantastic people. They're just not here right now, Janet, that are good in everything. Like I said, one's good in pets. And Mike, you haven't met Mike, is good in construction and all kinds of stuff. You will meet the most awesome people on my channels. They're just not here because they do things, and I'm here all the time. So I'm going to let you guys go. Janet, I hope you just hit the bell when it comes live streaming. I will be, if you want to find out, I'll be on tonight sometime. I got to go eat, and I won't be on for a few hours, but I'll be back at probably near 6, between 6 and 7. I'll come back on this channel, and I'll live stream for an hour, and then I'll probably go on my crafting channel after that for the day. So I'll see you guys later. My aim. Thanks. Can't wait to see the designs. I'm sure they're very exciting. Oh, what am I doing here? I got to shut this down. Well, this is normally how I shut it down. I might as well do it. This is my song to shut it down. And I always say thank you very much for coming, and I hope to see you again soon. It's been a blast. Have a fantastic day, and if you're not doing anything, I'll see you later on tonight. Bye.